Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to talk about why you should and you must be your biggest fan if you're just starting out like me, and if you want to be successful in the future. If you have big goals, you got to be your biggest fan. So the reason why I think you got to be your biggest fan in the first place is because no one else is going to understand your goals unless they're what everyone else is doing. An example I can give you is that, let's say that you're thinking about being an entrepreneur, for example. Let's say that you're thinking about maybe starting a YouTube channel like me, or about starting an online business, or something that past generations haven't done. What do you think that your parents are going to say about that? If you tell them that you don't want to go to college, for example, and that you want to be a YouTuber, or that you want to create your own business online and you want to be an entrepreneur, what will your parents say? I think that you know the answer, and the answer in my parents' case, it's probably the same one that your parents are going to give you if you tell them that. And that is that, well, it's basically just that it is stupid, or that it is not what you should do. That's what most parents would say. Most parents are obsessed with college, aren't they? Like, they just tell you to go to college just like everyone else and just do what everyone else is doing. So they basically tell you to just do what everyone else is doing and try to be more successful than them, which is like pretty much stupid, because if you don't want to be like everyone else, then you shouldn't do what everyone else is doing. But anyway, the point here is that we are in an era where possibilities are pretty much close to infinite, man. We have a lot of possibilities. We have a lot of opportunities and possibilities that we didn't have in the past, that our parents and past generations didn't have in the past. So the things that we're striving for and the things that we want to do are different from the things that they understand. And I go back now to the same point. You gotta be your biggest fan. Because if you are not your biggest fan, then you're gonna have no fans at the beginning. If you see the subscriber count right now, I have 2 subscribers. And one is my little brother. I think that he's the only one that's like there with me in this path I'm taking. He's my only fan right now besides me, which is something I gotta be really grateful for. And I am really grateful for. But if I didn't have him, I would still be doing this. And the reason for that is that I am my biggest fan. I have confidence in the things that I'm doing, and I have confidence in the fact that I am disciplined and consistent enough that this is gonna pay off. I have confidence, man, and I am my biggest fan. You know why I have to be my biggest fan? Because that's not something I just decided, man. The reason why I was forced to be my biggest fan, my own biggest fan, is because no one else is there rooting for me, especially not in this path that is really weird and just subjective, right? Because the outcome is never going to be the same. It's not like when you study law, right? You go to law school, you're going to be a lawyer just like anyone else. The outcome, it might differ from like your salary, but it's always going to be pretty much the same, right? However, if you decide to become an entrepreneur, or an online marketing entrepreneur, or a YouTuber, or something that is like really new, the outcome is never going to be the same, man. Sometimes it is more successful, and sometimes it is a huge failure. It is a huge risk, what I'm doing right now, for example. But I have confidence in the things I'm doing, which is why I'm recording this video in the first place, which is why I've recorded all the videos I've recorded so far. It's because I trust in myself. And if you want to overcome your goals and to just overcome your goals, if you want to move towards your goals, to move closer to them, and you want to be consistent and disciplined, being your biggest fan is a must. Because if you don't believe in what you're doing, no one else does. No one believes in what you're doing, probably. Maybe you have a little brother like me that believes in you, but maybe you don't. So the things that's gonna happen if you are not your biggest fan and you don't have anyone that believes in what you're doing and your purpose, the thing that's gonna happen is that you're gonna lose that discipline. You're gonna lose that consistency little by little, because you're gonna be aiming at nowhere. You gotta be positive, man. And part of being positive is being your biggest fan. That's my message in this video. Set the standard high.